It is the last day of my trip. I have been so rushed during this trip. But anyway, I am really looking forward to exploring Tashkent. I can see it from my window right now and it looks so different from any of the places I've been in so far. I think I've kept the most modern looking city for the last day. So without further ado, let's hit the road. I think my guide is already waiting for me. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Just Go with Amreen. Excuse the mess behind me. Today I am going to explore the nature side of Uzbekistan in Tashkent. So my guide is already waiting for me. By the way, I can tell you from just a few hours that I have spent in Tashkent that if you are here, you will barely feel that you are in Uzbekistan. This is the most modern place I have ever visited in my entire 1 week's journey in Uzbekistan. Before I carry on with my trip of Tashkent, let me give you a quick room tour. I checked in here last night, which is for you last week. But let me give you a room tour. This was the nicest, most modern looking hotel room I've stayed in all week. It's called Navroz Hotel and it is a little away from the city center of Tashkent. But if you are taking a guide and a car and all that, then you really don't care if you're in the city center or not. They had the most lavish buffet breakfast spread I've eaten all week. So like I already mentioned in my intro, we are doing a nature-filled trip of Tashkent. Not the city tour, but the nature. So we are exploring the Tashkent region. First up, we're going to a place called Amir Soy, which is the mountains.
Hello, hi everyone. We start our trip. It will be a nice experience. We'll continue on the road and we reach the lakes. Natural lakes, it will be amazing.
And mountains.
And mountains, of course.
So after driving for almost an hour and a half, we are in the mountains. We are surrounded by the mountains. I'm so happy to see mountains and nature and so much green again. I've come to this place called Amir Soy, by the way. I was supposed to go to Chimgan, which is the most famous mountains that everybody goes to, and you read about that on blogs and you check out Viator. There are like tours to it, but nobody talks about Amir Soy. So my guide, this is what I love about my guides, they always bring you to such unique hidden gems that nobody's ever heard of. So I'm going to Amir Soy. He has dropped me to a second point of the cable car, which is at like 2000 plus meters altitude, taking the next one going all the way up to 3000 plus. Yay! Let's go! How do I always end up alone in a cable car? I don't understand. First Koktove in Kazakhstan and now this Amir Soy. But the views are, oh my god. Look at the drama. Anyway, so the tickets. I'm only taking one level. There are two levels, I believe, to this cable car. The first level, my guide just drove me all the way on top and dropped me there. That costs 95k som, and this one also costs approximately, not approximately, it does cost 95k som. This is the maximum I've paid for anything in the past 1 week in Uzbekistan. So basically, what I'm trying to say is going all the way on top, if you're dropped down and you take both the levels, it costs about $18 to $20 per person. I could have stayed there a bit longer, but honestly we have a very long day and too many things to cover today. So next stop, Charvok Reservoir. The Charvok Reservoir, it is located about 60 kilometers away from the Tashkent city and it's the most popular recreational area for locals. Here you can go boating, swimming, you can go hiking along the surrounding hills and mountains, you can also go paragliding, and if you have like a water scooter and stuff, you can ride that as well. It is a great place to relax. The guide, if you have one, will take you to 3 different viewpoints of this amazing reservoir. Lunchtime and then we carry on. Now off to exploring a very different part of Tashkent region. This is not in Viator, this is not there on any tours, anything. This is purely off-beaten, hidden gem, you may call it. We have to switch cars to go to this place. There's a waterfall that we are riding to with this amazing bunch of people. They are locals, they are family, and we're going in this car. We have to cross a few rivers or streams, and yeah, that's right. The most adventurous ride I've ever had. No seatbelt, nothing. Just go and pray. You will reach. After that fun ride, I have to say it was totally worth it. This waterfall is so beautiful and it's filled with people. I did not expect that, but I guess it's not a hidden gem for locals, right? Got to the Nanai waterfalls and it was spectacular. By the way, this entire place is filled with waterfalls, one after the other. You can literally go waterfall hunting, watching, hiking, all that kind of stuff here. I don't know what this place is called, but the village is called Nanai. Okay, done with our third stop and final stop in Tashkent, which is Nanai. I will show you what else you can do in the Tashkent city, but I was here specifically to explore the nature part of Uzbekistan and Tashkent. So now we are headed to the train station because I have to catch my flight tonight all the way from Samarkand. So we are going from Tashkent to Samarkand, then Samarkand to Abu Dhabi. I'm taking the car, the train, the plane, the whole deal today. Full-on traveler. Let's go! While I leave these gorgeous mountains of Tashkent region, let me take you back to the Tashkent city and show you 3 more reasons to visit Tashkent now. Let's go. One of the most famous and new attractions in Tashkent is the Tashkent city. This is very similar to the Samarkand city. If you remember in my first video of Samarkand, we went to a place which looked very similar to Global Village. Yeah, this is pretty much like that, but Global Village combined with downtown Dubai. Fountains everywhere, places to shop, eat, and all that kind of stuff. Very modern. The next most famous place to visit in Tashkent is the Chorsu Bazaar. Now this is something I really regret not having been to, but I did go to Samarkand Bazaar over there. So this is very similar to that. You get everything from dry fruits, fresh fruits, meat, veggies, spices, authentic Uzbek bags, shoes. If you want to buy souvenirs, this is the place for you. The last place I recommend is the Minor Mosque, which is a new architectural complex in Tashkent. It just opened its doors in 2014. It's fairly new. It is designed for more than 2,400 people and it has become one of the largest spiritual centers for Muslims in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I just found its architecture so different from all the other mosques I have been to throughout Uzbekistan. Like I said, Tashkent is a very modern city and you can tell even in the mosque and its architecture. Now I know a metro station does not sound very appealing, but just look at that, guys. This is a bonus for you guys, by the way. Do not miss going to the train stations. Do not miss riding in the metro. Do not miss the metro stations. They are super Instagrammable. The chandeliers, the ceilings, the paintings, the architecture, the tunnels, they are so beautiful. Do not miss this. If you are in Tashkent, metro stations are a must visit. So that is all for the Tashkent tour. I'm leaving this nature-filled city and headed to the train station for my bullet train from Tashkent to Samarkand. Let's go. This bullet train is so luxurious. My God, look at that leg space. I don't get that in a freaking plane in an international flight. I really lucked out. And in such a short journey of just 2 hours, they still give me a croissant, a wet wipe, and coffee. Amazing. I'm finally at the airport. near a gate, not near my gate. I am keeping an eye on the other passengers. Boarding starts in about 10 minutes. I took a bullet train from Tashkent to Samarkand. It took me 2 hours 15 minutes to get there. If you took a car, it takes 6 hours drive. If you took a regular old train, like their older version, that takes 4 hours. I took the evening one at 6:45. I would not advise anybody to take that train if you are flying at 10:45. I was literally living on the edge. My flight is at 10:45 and I got to the airport at 9:30, 9:25, 9:30. My heart was in my mouth. I wasn't sure if I was ever like gonna make it on time. Never do this ever. One very important thing about the flights that you might have to take domestically, as well as these trains, especially the bullet ones that you book, they get booked out like a month or two in advance. Okay, it's a miracle that I found these tickets like 2 weeks prior. Also, this is not exactly the season. The summer is not the season for Uzbekistan tourism. The thing kicks up in like September, October, especially when I'm taking my group. So hello my group who are interested in joining my Uzbekistan trip, please try to confirm ASAP, because we need to buy your train tickets and your flight tickets way in advance, because we're going in super peak season. That is all that I wanted to say. I hope you guys like this vlog. I hope you enjoyed Tashkent and Uzbekistan. I'm about to fly out right now. If you guys like this vlog, give me a big fat thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming adventures. I will see you guys next week. Until then, take care. Bye guys. Cheers. I took a bullet train from... Seriously, I'm so out of sorts. Oh, yeah, that's it. No.
Architecture City. No.